Libra, and I'm working like a dog, cat. Oh dear, you could be working on a Leo / Aquarian or a number 8, and I'm working them to try and get them on side. But offside. Red flag, red flag, red flag, red flag. They're saying, you're right, Libra, how you doing? So I've got some great news. Please, please do not click off the channel, okay, because it really does mess up the algorithm. Try and stay with the channel instead of like skipping through and then just finding the bit and then, you know. So can you please do that? This is not a tarot card reading section. This is where I just channel some messages for you. Oh, okay, I'm hearing a few things. Someone might be sectioned here. Someone could be going straight to the loony bin. I don't know what I'm hearing there, but okay, Libra, I'm gonna man, I am feeling some like very pretentious energy here. Like pretentious, like someone has potential, but they are looking to work someone over, is what I'm hearing. Like I'm looking to work you like into the ground. Like I'm looking to like grind you to the stone and work on you and mold you into the perfection of what I want you to be. Oh, Libra, where's that coming from? So like I said very quickly, this is not a tarot reading, that will come afterwards. Please stay towards the end, you will hear about where that's going to be, okay? But your channel messages at the moment for July, Libra, are working someone over, okay? Now I don't know if this is you or someone else, but working you into the ground, okay? Like slave driving, or the name driver, okay? Or D, Dan, Danielle, Devil, Devi, Stevie, or D, anybody, D's nuts, but I'm working you into the ground and I'm working you and moulding you into what I want you to be. Okay, so somebody's pretty much thinking about working someone over, but I am picking up the energy of 8, and it's either towards or away from, but I'm definitely picking up a Wayman, okay, but I'm picking up the energy of 8, okay, Leo / Aquarian people, okay, and I'm looking to work you over, okay, and I'm looking to work you like crazy, and I'm crazy about you, but I'm looking to work you over, which means you've got this person that's like trying to get in with a person and thinking, you know what, I could really like use you. Okay, so I don't know what that's for, like, I could really like use you. So I don't know if that is using or abusing, and it's drugs or alcohol or anything like that that's here, and it's physical abuse or mental abuse, or like, because I'm picking up quite a few, if I'm honest, Libra, and I think they could be coming from the two of what I've been trying to tell people around. Life path number, yours, life path number, theirs, add them together, come up with a number. What do you come up with? Look for that actual major arcana card. There's a video that does explain it to you also. But I'm looking to work you like a dog, okay, but it's not, it's a Leo or a / Aquarian. And I'm looking to work you into the ground, into the grindstone, and I'm working, but I'm looking to pretty much find other people, but I'm not finding anyone. So it's kind of like I'm looking for a person that can pull a shift, okay, but also pull a fast one. So your boss, or you are the boss, and you're looking to like pull a fast one, which means, okay, I need this person real quick, real fast for something, and it's coming across as maybe a using energy, I don't know. But like, say you're at work for someone and your boss is like using the shit out of you as a person, and they're using you, and this person's using drugs. I mean, I've got to be straight up there, no chasing with it. Somebody, you could be dealing with a 7 or a Cancerian, okay, but I'm hearing that someone is looking to use somebody, okay. Now, I don't know what that's for, but I need to use you so I can get what I want, and then when I've got what I want, I don't want it. And this is where you've got such a controlled energy right here, right now, okay. And it's like, I'm just looking to use you, and then once I've used you, I'm just basically going to throw you away like a piece of trash, and I don't want you anymore. I just want you for sex, or I want you for a certain thing, and in my mind, or Stephen King, and it's like, I only want you for a certain thing, and that's it. Once I've got it, I don't want anything else. Okay, so what on earth is that for? We're dealing with a Scorpio / Aries person, okay. When I say that, you'll have to follow the channel for a while to know why I say / Aries if I say Scorpio, because it means a 4, okay. So it's kind of like this, I'm lurking, you see, there is someone that is lurking in the background around somebody, like planning something, to do something, but I don't know if this is coming around where it's like, I'm only looking to use you, that's it, like I'm just using, abusing, that's it. I'm abusing one's rights, I'm abusing my power, okay, or a power of attorney, and something where you've got to go to court and all of this kind of thing, and somebody's just using you for, like, I don't know what this keeps saying, using, abusing, like abuse of one's rights, abuse of one's power, like narcissism. Okay, I mean, I've got to say it as it is. It's here. Because I can't work it out. And again, it's that same message of the sense that doesn't make any. Right? Metaphysical, twin flames. Like, you know, I think that you're doing something that you're not. I'm paranoid to shit, and I think you're doing something, but you ain't doing anything. And I think that you are, and I'm making more out of it than a little. Or you've got gaslighting, straight up like gaslighting energies. And you came up in the Virgo reading, like huge Virgo 9 energy, like oh man, you're going to have to watch the, the extended reading, because you really did come up in there like twice, I think. Okay. So there is this approaching, but using and abusing, but then too much twin flame stuff, like too much info. Like, oh, good news also though, Libra. I'm sorry, because I can't do much with your channel stuff. I've got word about my CPAP. During the Virgo reading, the extended, when I did their tarot card reading, I actually got a voicemail on my phone. And it said, hello Stephen, blah, blah, blah. We're just letting you know that your CPAP is on its way and we've posted it and it's coming through. So, bam, Steve got some great news. Retrograde must have gone like direct. But yeah, so that's good news about me. Woo, thanks very much. See you, Libra. Well, like, I don't know. It's like that energy of like, thanks very much. See you then. That's all I wanted. It's only, I just wanted something, but I obviously didn't get it. And if you don't get it, then you know you're not having this. Like, you know, you're not having all of this because I want you to have it. But if you don't want all of that, then you're not having it. And like, but I only wanted you anyway. Like, just like this. I don't know. Is it a sexual thing? And someone keeps trying to like use a person for sex, and like, look, you know, I'm like very tempting and I'm very alluring, and I only really wanted you for something. And then once I've pretty much got what I wanted, I'm prepared to basically just throw you away like a piece of trash and say, well, that wasn't very satisfying, was it? Like, and you know, it's like this 9 energy that can't be satisfied, like sexually, mentally, physically. Like, you could be dealing with a / Gemini or Capricorn, because I'm picking up saprophilia, and it's like, this is like, you know, you're not stimulating me in any way at all, like, or like, I don't know, like you're sexually just never satisfied, like you have a hunger for sex or a hunger for like something, or like a hunger that just can't be filled. That's why you could be dealing with like a Scorpio / Aries, okay, and it's like this hunger that just can't be filled, and it's just like, I can't fill this gap. Like, I just can't seem to fill this gap. And I tell you what, this is coming through as your work as well now. It's like a boss that can't fill a gap of finding a person to take cover. Okay, but they're saying, take cover, like, be very careful around this energy. But I said, look, we need a cover worker, okay, and we need you to cover this shift, and I can't find anybody. I need a driver. I need a person. I need someone to do this, and I can't find anybody to do it. It's kind of like, you know, so I need you to do it. And you're like, yeah, but that's my day off, bruv. That's my day off. I can't do it. Like, no, you're going to have to do it because I can't find anybody, and you're going to have to do it. And like now, like your plan and your best made plan of what you've got is now kind of like all going to shit, because this is all around like bosses and like work rotas and things, and like everything gets changed because, say, a manager is like now changed all the rota around, and you're like, fucking hell, bruv, I didn't get to fill my quota, like I didn't get to fill my timesheet in, or my time shift, or something like that. And like I thought this was going to happen, and like I thought I was going to have some time off, and I thought that I was going to be here, and then all of a sudden I'm not, and now I've been took somewhere else. And you're like, yeah, but I wanted this job. This is the job I want to stay at. Like, why can't I do this and that? Because we don't have cover, and you're going to have to go somewhere else. And I don't want to go to over there. Okay, like say if you work at an old people's home or something like that, and there's like multiple buildings with clients and people like that, and you're like, no, I don't want to go over there. Like, I want to stay here. Like, you can't stay here. You're going to have to go over there. And like, yeah, but I don't want to work there. I want to work here. And like, I'm sorry, but we can't, because we haven't got clients. We haven't got people. We need someone else or something like that. Or we like, I mean, what is this around clients? Is this around like YouTube again or something like that? I don't know. But whatever it is, come out the way of like YouTube and channeling and stuff like that. But they're saying that, say you work somewhere, right? You work somewhere, and it's like, you know, I don't want to go over there. Like, why are you making me go over to there? And you're like, because I need you to go over there, because you can't work here at the moment. You might be able to come back, but I really need you to go over there, because is this like traveling? Someone that travels and they say, look, You know, you may have been working here for quite a long time, but it doesn't matter. We need you to go over to there. And you're like, yeah, but that's going to fuck my life up, bro. That's going to stop me from having a holiday. That's going to stop me from doing all of these kind of things that I really wanted to do. I'm going to have to now put in a load more hours. If you want me to do this, you're asking me to do a load more hours, and I don't want to do more hours. I'm trying to have actually less hours so I can have time to myself, right? And it feels like selfish. You could be dealing with like a Pisces or a 3, okay? But I'm hearing like, you know, or a selfie, and someone is like self-absorbed up to the 9s here. I'm sorry, up to the 9s. Again, Virgo energy really did come across in that reading. I'm sorry to be that news, but it was there. It was a high standard that can't be met, okay? I'm single, but I have such high standards that no one can really touch me, and that's why, because I have such high standards. And it's kind of like, well, I'm not prepared to lower my standards. This person has to be great looking, they have to be great in bed, they have to like meet my standard, and they can't. Like, I can't find it. That's why I'm picking up like a Virgo / Libra, or a Libra / Virgo person, maybe. But like, Virgos had such narcissism in their reading, man. It was all up and everything. Now, like I said, that does not have to be your love life, okay? That can really be your work life and your park life, like having to wait for something and not knowing what the answer's going to be. And like, I can't wait, and people that just skip through a reading real quick just to get to the last 2 cards to see what the outcome is, and then quickly go over to another one to see what the outcome's going to be, and puts all of the, like, fuck, I haven't got an answer because I haven't stayed around long enough to get it. And like, you don't know that I bring out other readings because you go straight over to another one and you click off really quickly and try to find an answer that you can't. And like, well, this is not giving me an answer either. This isn't really giving me an answer either. And I need to quickly skip through this to go to another one, and that isn't giving me an answer either. Someone here, I've got to say it, Libra, has lost their fucking mind. Has lost their mind. Okay? And like I said, I think it's like skipping steps of life, like trying to like detox without having to go through it. Like, or trying to skip relationship without having, like, finishing off another one. Or like trying to do a contract without physically like finishing the contract off and then going to another one. And this could be like your job, your love life, or a situation, but I never get a project done. Like, you could be dealing with Gemini maybe, or a Capricorn, but like you know, I always start this project or something and I never get it finished and stuff like that. Or I always like jump ship into another relationship before I've even finished my karmic energy of another person. Or like some people that are so obsessed about the karmics, and you're just not really getting anywhere. Like, every path leads down to the same conclusion of like, you're too much in a rush. You're too much to try and find an answer that hasn't ever really proven itself to be one. And is why I keep picking up on like a life path 9 or a Virgo energy, and like every time do I search for an answer, I just don't get it, and I don't get satisfied. Sorry, but that is my girlfriend just telling me, because I informed her about my CPAP, so I've had to put her on mute. Sorry, I will ring her back. But like this answer that you just can't never seem to get, and it's like, no matter what I do, can I not seem to like get back to this department, or can I not seem to get back to this school or something that I really want to get back to? I mean, I went through this with a Libra, to be believe it or not. Yeah, this really does ring a bell. Yeah, I ain't going to go into that, but yeah, it rings a bell. Like, I can't get back to this school, or I can't get back there, and I want to go back to that school, but you can't. Or like, you're trying to find your kids a school, but they won't accept you at the school, and you're like, no man, like, I really want to go to that school, and like, you can't, because you have to go to this one first. Or like, yeah, but I want to skip to this one and that one and that one, and I'm really not coming up with fucking any conclusion whatsoever, because I keep skipping steps of my like detoxing, or like being able to really figure out one thing at a time. Do you know what I mean? And like, I'm skipping from one to another one to another one to another one to another one, and jumping to so many conclusions of paranoia that it's just made yourself paranoid. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. And it might be someone in Australia, because I'm picking up like Ozzy Osbourne. So like, I don't know, but like jumping to conclusions, making accusations, like very in so much of a rush to be able to find the answer that you don't find, which is a Virgo, okay? It can be a 9, which means that I always seem to get a certain point, but then like that one thing that I do wrong is the thing that I focus on the most, okay? And then it just plays out a thing of like, I can't be satisfied emotionally, physically or mentally, or I could be going through that energy at work, and I always seem to just about to go home, and just as I get asked to come back to work, and I have to do another hour, or another 2 hours, or another 3 hours, and I can't ever seem to get to home time because it just takes so long. That's a Virgo. That's a 9. Okay, so it's like, you know, every time do I feel as if there's going to be an ending, there isn't. Every time do I feel as if there's going to be an answer, there isn't. Every time do I feel as if I'm just about to go home, do I get asked to come back to work? You know, every time that I'm looking for an answer, is that not good enough? And I keep doing the same thing, but not realising that the energy is coming from myself, of either being like asked to do it, but I don't stand up for myself to say no. Okay, or I say no too much and don't never really say yes. It's like this, man, I don't know whether to say yes, I don't know whether to say no, I don't know whether a yes or a no is good enough. I don't know what a fucking yes or no answer means. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been told no that many times that I don't even know what that means. It means it could be that I haven't had an answer in like years, and I haven't never really found an answer because the person's never spoke or said anything. But I'm still doing it, and I'm prepared to keep doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it even though this person's never really told me or spoke. I'm going to obsess about them, and I'm still not going to say anything. But that's still not an answer. When it is one, it means that it isn't coming. Okay, that means that if you've been looking for an answer that long and you have never been told the truth, it means that the truth isn't going to come. It means you've already been told. You've already been told by spirit. You know, that's the how long is a piece of string. How long has this been going on? How long have I been searching for an answer? How long have I had perfection that I can't find perfection? 9. Virgo. You know, you can't. You can't reach the 10. It doesn't ever come. The answer never comes, right? You could have that 9 placement somewhere within your soul group, your life path number, their life path number, and it comes to 9. And you're like constantly stuck between like heaven and hell and a rock and a hard place of never really being satisfied whether an answer comes or not. You know, and it's like, well, you know, you give me an answer, great, well, that ain't good enough. Well, what do you mean? It's like, well, that's not good enough, I'm not satisfied. Like, I want more. You know, well, I can't give you any fucking more. What do you want, blood out of a stone? I can't give you any more. Like, yeah, but I want some more money. Well, you can't have any more money. We want you to do a load more work, but we're not going to pay you anymore. You know, well, what the fuck? That's not fair. It's like, well, of course it is, because we're the boss. We can do what we want. You know, we want you to put in a load of work, but we're not going to give you the money for that. We're just going to change you around because I need your help. So it's kind of like, look, you know, you're right. I really need your help. You know, I really do need your help. Can you do this for me, won't you? And you're like, right. I mean, you could be the boss, and this is your clients, right? But like, you'll do that for me, won't you? And you're like, yeah, right, but like, am I going to get any money for this? And you're like, or you don't ask, right? And then this goes on for ages, and you're like, you'll do this for me, won't you? Like, yeah, no, I'll do it for you because I really want to get a leg up in the company and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, no, I'll do that. And it's like a PA or a TA, and someone that does all of the work. They do all of the work, like all the typing. They do all of the like. They put all of the work into whatever it is, but they don't get the money like the boss does, right? And it's like, yeah, but you're the manager. So yeah, well, I'm the manager, and I can tell you what to do and where to go and what to do, and or I own the business, and I can tell all of you what to do, but you're not going to get the money for it. I am. You know, well, that's not fair. It's like, well, it's my business, and if you don't like it, well, then go somewhere else. And say, yeah, but I need this job. It's like, well, there you go then. Can you do this for me? You're like, yeah, okay, I can do that for you. And then you're like, but am I going to get any money for that? And they're like, well, no, not at the moment. I just need you to do this as a favour. I just need you to do it just for a couple of free weeks, and then you can come back here and do this. And then your money somehow, like your wages or your money, suddenly gets lost in all of this fucking confusion. Like, you don't know if you're being paid fairly or not. Because you could be on a contract, and a set contract, right? And you're like, right, this is your contract, this is how much money you're getting. Brilliant, right? That's, I know now. I'm an individual person of, say, a Libra, or the other person on the other end of the scale. And they're like, you know what, this is fair, because at least I know now where I know what my bills are, and how much to pay, and how much I have left, and so on and so forth. And then that's my contract, and I know what I have. But then a boss or someone throws a spanner in the works and gives you another option, and you're like, fuck, hold on a minute. Hold on. Right, there's a couple of messages here, and it came up in another reading. Okay, please don't click off, okay, because they're very important for you. Okay, but like, we want you to go over here, okay, and you do that many different things, and that many different hours, and that many different places. You think, well, hold on. When I go over here, there's more children, or there's more work over here, and I'm doing more work, and you've just asked me to do it, but you haven't shown that in my pay packet. Like, it's not reflected in you asking me to do you a favour, but it's not reflected back to me of where I'm actually seeking any benefits for this. So that's not fair. Well, that's probably, if you're on welfare, that's probably where you'll see that unfair, because you're not working. Right? Of course you're going to, right? But like, well, that's not fair, that's not enough money. Like, you're asking me to do all of this work, but I'm actually not getting any money for it. It's like, yeah, well, that's okay, because we're just going to throw loads of different options at you, and then, like, when you've made your mind up, we're going to give you another one, And you're like, fuck. You've got to be dealing with like a 7 energy, because I'm picking up like a 7 of cups. Right? It's going to be someone that can shroud you with that much confusion, right? That you're like, okay, so we've come to an agreement, right? We've discussed that we're going to go here on our holidays, and we've discussed that we're going to go here, and it's took us fucking ages in order to like suddenly stop arguing and suddenly come to an agreement and terms and agreement that that is the plan. Yes. Then someone says, oh, hold on a minute, how about these other 2 options? And you're like, hold on a minute, like we've just stopped arguing and we've agreed on our terms that we're going to do that. But now you've just thrown a spanner in the works and given me 2 other options. You're like, well, I just made my mind up that I wanted to do that. Oh, no. I'm just going to throw another 2 options at you as well and get you to now think about that. And you're like, man, you're always getting me to think about something fucking negative just before I go to work. Or like when I am at work, you give me too many options. Like I've got no idea what to goddamn do. Like, you know, I'm just about to start work. You've given me all of this bullshit and all of these lies and manipulating me. And now I don't know what I'm doing. So when I go to work, I can't concentrate because you've just thrown me straight on another job. And it might, or Rob, the name Rob or Robert. But like, you've just physically like said, right, I'm brilliant at this. Great, I'm great at this. And I'm good when I'm here. Brilliant. But you've just said to me as a boss to go over there and do that. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, right? And I don't know. So now I've got to now slowly start to think, okay, I need to learn this other skill and this other job. Okay, and like I don't want to do it and it's not being reflected in my pay packet, but now I'm distracted and I can't do that at my best ability because I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, well, it's all right. We're going to take you off the department that you know what you're doing in and actually put you in a department that you don't know what you're doing in. And then it's kind of like, like how on earth can I work well over there when my best skill is shined more here? And it's like, well, we don't give a shit. We don't care. We're the boss. We're just sending you over there. And you're like, well, yeah, but that isn't fair. Like, I don't want to go over there. And like, well, tough, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to. And then you go over there, you start to get educated in doing that, and then pretty much you're like, well, fuck, now I know what I'm doing here, but now when I go back here, do I want to, like, this, like, oh, man, I fucking don't know. And this came up in the Virgo reading. This is people that are jumping ship to so many different, like, that's what I said, I'll pick it up just before your reading. Well, I'm asking you to stay put and not to just jump ship real quick, right? Is that people are going to different readers, like, trying to find an answer, like, oh, okay, I'm subscribed here, I'm subscribed here, 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 and I'm going after all of these multiple different channels, and they're all telling me something completely different. And now because they are, I don't know who's telling the truth or who isn't. And because I've got so much knowledge now in my head, now I've lost my fucking mind because I've picked up so many different yes or no type sort of things that I don't even know what yes or no is. And it's the same instant. It could be that, like you two, and it could be that you found out so much, loads of different information that you're now like, well, now I don't know which one was said what and what, yeah, like that. Like, you know, jumping ship real quick, not looking for an answer that you're like, no, Steve, it's like, it's all good and it's brilliant, but I need to skip right through your video just to find out what these last 2 cards are, and then I'm off to another one to try and find their last 2 cards, and I don't even want to listen to it, but I do, but I want, like, and it's like this of like, shit, man, what on earth the fuck is going on with people? You're using tarot in the wrong manner if you're doing that, because you're trying to find an answer to awakening. You can't find an answer to an awakening. You're going to calm your fucking selves down, bruv. Okay, if you are doing that, okay. So that, but some of your message, like I said, it seems to be coming through where this is like your job and your work, and they're sending you over to another department. And this is what I was saying around life coaching. Around life coaching is around someone might be life coaching you, spiritually coaching you into a certain way, and you're like, okay, that's going to work, and then you try it and it doesn't. And then you go to another life coach and they're like, okay, now I'm going to coach you and teach you around this, and you're like, okay, well, that's different than what this person was. Okay, so now I believe in you. Okay, brilliant. Now I'm going to go over to you here. Okay, now I believe in what you're doing. Okay, brilliant. But that's not working either. And that's what I'm saying. Okay, when you're a spiritual life coach, it's just within your planets to say what you're going to be going through. That's it. There is nothing in life physically on Earth that can move a planet. No, nothing. Okay, only time can move a planet, right? It's a patient energy. It's Saturn. It's planets. They are the most patient thing ever. A human is the most impatient thing ever. So you got like impatience, outpatience, temperance, Sagittarius, 5/Taurus, 5 energies, right? Getting very impatient, waiting, but getting pissed off with waiting is where you could also be dealing with like a 7 energy, okay? Which means like a Cancerian type sort of person maybe, right? But I'm getting very impatient around having to wait for a planet to move, okay? I'm getting very impatient for what a person said that was going to happen that didn't. Because I may have watched a reading that said you're going to get communication, but what they didn't say is that could well have had to have been you that communicated with the person. And because I didn't, that never happened. Right? Those kind of things of like someone told me that, you know, I had a personal reading and that this person told me that this person was going to communicate with me, but they never did. So why didn't you reach out? Why didn't you reach out? You know, those kind of things. Like I was told in a certain reading that this was going to happen, but it didn't. I was told about manifesting and that I was supposed to do all of this, but it didn't work. That's because it does for the person that does it. That's why. It works for them, but it doesn't work for you. It's like a spiritual gift, like mine. It works for me, but it more than likely won't work for another. So you can't copy it. You can't copy someone's anything, right? So whatever it is that you try to copy, it doesn't work, right? So that might be what it is that there's a lot of this copycat material type sort of copying material or trying to copy something and it just doesn't work. It's like a fucked photocopier in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, I keep hearing copycat. Like something around a Leo or I don't know, something around that. But Leo's had a great reading. They had a great reading. So Leo/Aquarians. So like I said, it might be someone that's chasing a person that's already in a relationship and you've lost your mind. Like you've lost your mind by cross-watching them, seeing that they're having a very good reading and not realising about the numerology that I keep trying to teach. And this is where everybody's already jumped ship and skipped this part. You know, is that the numerology is going to show you shitloads of stuff that you may even be cross-watching yourself and getting pissed off with yourself because you don't realise about the numbers and the astrology. And how tarot really fucking works, you know? So you could like be completely lost and think, what the fuck does that mean? I didn't realise that was myself. Like, yeah, right? So, you know, like, you know, I mean, I come up as a spiritual life coach in a way because I teach people a certain way. Because my calling started to show me about all of the numerology placements within tarot. And it showed me a certain thing, and that was what Spirit wanted me to do. Now, you might well believe in all of that, but you might well believe in someone else that's trying to show you something completely different. And then completely getting lost and thinking, well, hold on a minute, and like trying to put all of these things together, and it doesn't make sense, and you're like, well, you know. So, something like that. You know, because anybody that tries to copy anybody is going to come up as fake, you know. And anybody that tries to put on a false mask is going to come up as fake. Like me, I would fucking spot that a mile off me. That doesn't mean like a channel. That would just, I would spot that person out a mile off out of the crowd. I'd think, man, you're so fake. You're so vague, but like you're so vain. You're like so materialistic. You're so self-absorbed about yourself that I'm giving you a masculine reading here from a masculine guy, right? So people can take this as they like, and it might be a hard pill to swallow, right? But if anybody in my life comes up as like false pretense of like so self-absorbed, they'd never get any fucking attention from me because they would be so self-absorbed. Like in a relationship I'm on about, right? In a relationship, if someone was approaching a person that was so self-absorbed, I would be like, no, bruv, that's not attractive. That is not attractive. Self-absorbed person is not attractive. It's unattractive. Okay, trust me, to any guy or girl. It's up to you. But it's coming across this energy that keeps saying self-absorbed energy is not attractive. Well, it isn't. Because it's all about oneself. Everything is always about me. All of the time. Well, if it is, I'm sorry, but there might be a partner that's kind of like looking at it and thinking, I'm sorry, but that's like you're so self-absorbed. Okay, so I don't know what it is. Selfish, I sort of told you. It might be a Piscean, might be me, it might be people hating on me. I don't know, thinking that I'm self-absorbed. But I am, because I concentrate on myself. I would deny people me. I would be like, no, you're out, no, you're out, no, you're out. I don't give a fuck what you want. No, 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 I'm not. No, 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 no. And you've got like what my mother does, which is no, 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 no. I'm not listening to a word you're saying. No, no, no. And you've got that like this like fucking person that might be like, so think that constant. Oh man, you've got straight up dark, man. I ain't gonna go through this again, man. You've got someone that is such a narcissist here, of being self-absorbed, that they want a person, and when they want them, they don't want them, and they force them and teach them to open up, and when they do, they force them to close down. And you got like a Taurus / Sagittarius person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. It doesn't matter, but that 5 placement, okay. And it's coming around like this. No, 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 no. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'm not going to listen. Oh no, 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 no. And it can be like you can shout and scream at this person all day long, but they ain't going to listen. They're like, no, 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 when you're telling me something about myself, I don't want to listen. No, 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 I don't want to know. You might tell me something, but when I tell you, you listen. But when you tell me, no, 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 I don't want to listen to you. And you're like, well, fuck right off then, bruv, because I don't even want to listen to you anymore. So you've kind of got that where, like, you can tell someone something, and they're like, no, I don't want to listen. No, 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 I don't want to listen. And you're like, fuck, bruv, how old are you? 4? Right, so it's kind of like that, right? It could be a life path 4, it could be a Taurus, it could be my mother that's a life path 4, but it can be, you know, like I said, a number that adds up, but it's coming across as your polar. You're bipolar, polar, batshit crazy, fucking lost my mind, don't know who or where or what, gaslighting, narcissism. No, 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 no. That's annoying, right? Has anybody had an 80-year-old woman that has done that to you, that's made you end up feeling guilty? Around a 5 energy, okay? That ends up making you feel very, very, very guilty for having to say no to a person that's going, no, 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 I'm not going to listen to what you're doing or what you're saying. I'm just, and you're like, sit back and you look and think, what the fucking hell is wrong with you, bruv? Like, what is the matter with you? And they can then do that, like, what is the matter with you? No, 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 it's not me, it's you. No, no, when you tell me something about myself, I don't want to know, I don't want to listen. I just want to tell you that these things are wrong with you, but then when you tell me, I'm not going to listen. No, no, no. I've had that. I have had that. Fucking awful, right? How do you contend with that? Flush it right down the fucking toilet, bruv. Like, stuff its head down the goddamn toilet. Right? I really feel this aggression around you, Libra. And like I said, it's like someone that you talk to that it's like talking to a fucking brick wall. It's like talking to a brick wall. You're like, fuck, bruv, I think I would rather sit and watch paint dry and fucking like a Virgo energy, and like just like seclude myself like right out the way of these fucking nutters that are kind of like, what on earth is going on around all these people? You know, because that would be me. I'd be like, man, y'all are batshit crazy as fucking crazy can be. Like, no way. No. Okay, so I don't know where your energy's coming from. You've got a narcissistic mother type sort of thing going on there, maybe. If your mothers, don't worry, and that's not happening. But if you've got a mother and that's happening, there's a message. This is definitely happening around your work, but whatever it is, the main message here is that you tell someone something and they listen, okay, but then when you go to tell them something as a reply, they don't. And you get so sick and tired of trying to tell this person to do or stop to do something, is that's that same person that's telling you and stopping you and causing this paradox energy. Of like, they tell you something, you don't want to listen, they tell you something and you don't want to listen, and they don't, no, 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 and you just end up just keep like separating, but seem to keep like, and it's like a fucking accordion, like, like I could just, no one's, everyone, just Libra, do us a favour, lock yourself into an asylum. Yeah, right? Well, did you see that, Spirit? Probably not, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Are these relating with you in any way? Are these your relatives? Is this your job? Is it where just nobody will goddamn listen, and you get customers that come in that go, no, 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 you should be doing your job like that. No, no, you're not very good at this. You're not very good at that. You should be doing this. And you're like, fuck, bruv, I can do, oh, no, 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 you're supposed to be doing all of these. This is my job. This is my way. And like, well, your way is basically the fucking highway, bruv. So you might as well fuck off and hop it. Sorry if I'm getting angry, but I am feeling a lot of anger around you. I'm feeling like an instigator and a button pusher. Okay, someone that instigates energies to see what they can get out of people, and when they don't get it, they lose their shit. Okay, definitely am. I keep hearing, I am self-absorbed, I am this, I am that. Oh, please, no more I ams, please. Iams, rhymes with iams, rhymes with limes, limer, or Lyme's disease, or some sort of narc disease, I don't know, but like limer, or liar, or Elijah, what are you doing? Ain't you? No, it's not Elijah. But like, well, you could be dealing with this with a person, right? But like someone that just will not, like, oh, no. I'm picking up like a grandmother or someone as well, like an elderly. I'm sorry if you're an elderly person and you're doing this, but if you are, bruv, stop doing that to the person, because they don't give a fuck. They don't. No, I don't care. No. Fucking hell. It does my head in, it being in my head, having to channel it. And I concur, if you are Libras that go through that, trust me, I am one of these people that is connected with one of these twos up in here, right? I knew this was going to be very difficult for me to do, because sometimes it may come across as if I'm altering your reading. I ain't, bruv. I am not. So, I am afraid not. I'm sorry, bruv, but you're a raving fucking lunatic, and I am afraid not. No, I ain't afraid of you. I just don't want fuck all to do with you, because you're a raving lunatic, right? So, whatever that is, even if that be involving me, like, you know, my answer here would be no, like, what's the matter with your brain? So, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you two, is what I'm hearing. It's up to you two. It's up to you, boo. Boo. No, I'm hearing boo. Yeah, I'm going to leave that fucking weird shit there for you there, Libra. I'm sorry about your messages. I have to be true. I cannot come on here and speak bullshit. I have to tell you what my spirit is telling you. So please have a bit of understanding and do not blame me. I don't care who this is. I really don't. But that is a message for you of what to look out for, because this person's coming at you like a wrecking ball, Taurus / Sagittarius 5. Okay, so just beware of what these are. Okay, so if you want to join, you can. No, what are we doing? Steve, this is where we're going to do your tarot reading, but it comes out after this. Please do not click off. Okay, your tarot reading is going to come up after this. You can find it linked in the screen itself, where you really only just have to click on the screen and go to the reading. But your tarot reading is going to come out after this, okay? Now, it's up to you. You don't have to watch it, but don't forget that it is there, okay? And that is where I'm then going to show you what your tarot reading brings up for your July. And you can either find it in the end screen, or you can just check out the channel and just know that another Libra reading has come out. But they're all going to come out like this now. Channel messages first, tarot reading straight after, okay? Thank you much for listening to my channel messages there for you, Libra. And I will hopefully catch you on your actual tarot reading.